if I show you now the Quran from your own scholars, where they admit there are grammatical mistakes in the Quran, your Muslims, not non-Muslims, and that there are many ones in the Quran that no one's know what they mean. Are you going to apologize for repeating the Dawah script?
If you show me that,
yes, I will.
There are grammatical mistakes.
Oh yeah, I'll show it to you. Then you're going to read the Arabic and you're going to explain it to, right? Hold on, just hold on. Let me get the Arabic.
If you show me grammatical mistakes,
yeah, what else? Can you be patient? Why are you scared, brother? Take it easy.
No. It's not about. I'm just making sure that I heard the right thing.
Yes, I'm going to show you. Here it is. You ready? Okay. Now, do you have your Arabic Quran? Can you read for us? Can you read for us? Because I have the English, because most people can't read. Surah Al-Baqarah 62. Do you have it in front of you? Yeah. Little loud so we can hear you, because you're going to see the word for Sabian. Just the word Sabian. Okay, Sabi'ina. Wait. I want people to hear. It's Sabi'ina, right?
Sabi'in.
Yeah, Sabi'in. Okay, but you can add the tashkilat.
Oh, that's not a grammatical mistake. I know.
Can you wait? I didn't even get there.
All right. So you're talking about qira'at, basically.
No.
All right.
Pronounce the word Sabi'in again. What is it in Arabic?
Sabi'in.
Now you just buried yourself, because go to Surah Al-Ma'idah 69, and now it's spelled wrong.
What?
Surah Al-Ma'idah 569. Okay, now read it for us.
إن الذين آمنوا الذين هادوا والصابئون والنصارى.
Wait, what?
والصابئون.
That's wrong. It should be Sabi'in. Why is it Sabi'un here?
So exactly. You're telling me that al-mu'minun wal-mu'minin are two different words. So as-sabi'in wa as-sabi'un are two.
It's in the same grammatical construction. It's in the accusative. In 262, it's Sabi'in. Here it's Sabi'un. Why the difference?
So just give.
Yeah, give you a chance.
That's another argument. I might ignore this.
Oh, you want to ignore it? Okay. You want me to give you a couple more examples?
No. Just give me just 1 second. I just want to compare the two things.
Yeah, come on. Sabi'in and Sabi'un, and it's in the accusative. Why is it different? And I'm going by Arabic scholars. That's not me. I didn't make it up. The Arabic scholars, the Christians who are honest, won't lie for you or your Quran.
And the other one was the first one was Al-Baqarah.
Yeah, Al-Baqarah, and then it's also in Surah Al-Hajj 17. Two places that get it right. It's Sabi'in. This one, it's wrong. It's Sabi'un. There are 3 times the word Sabi'in appears. In 2 places, it's right, accusative. But in 569, it's an error. So I want you to explain it. Go ahead.
Yeah, please. Just in the Baqarah, which
Baqarah 62. 62. Is it Sabi'un or Sabi'in?
Sabi'in. Inna ladhina amanu walladhina hadu wan nasara was-sabi'in.
Okay, so but in 569, Sabi'un. So which should it be? It's the same construction. It's accusative.
You're right.
Help me. Remember, come on, Eric.
I don't know. But that's a very good point, actually.
I'm glad you're honest.
I ignore the explanation. I will surely ask about it.
Okay, now I want to. Okay, and if you go to the article, there's many examples.
I want you to be like, it's the same word. It's not.
What do you mean same word?
It means the same thing. There is no difference in the meaning.
No, we're talking about grammar. We're not talking about.
Right.
We know, but someone like you and me can make mistakes in grammar. But you just said Allah's Arabic is perfect. So
perfect.
Did Allah mean to say Sabi'un or Sabi'in? Which one?
I don't know. If I ignore something, I don't know.
But before you move on,
I will look it.
Okay, well, brother, I know. You're honest. We respect that. I want him to open Arabic. I don't know why he shut it down. Because I'm going to show you where the Muslims admit there are grammatical mistakes in the Quran. The Muslims admit. So if he opens up the article, now you're going to scroll down, do Command F, and put in 4 F-O-U-R mistakes. And this comes from Muslim sources. Okay. Now here, right here in front of the screen, we're quoting Abi Bakr, Kitab al-Masahif. This is a Muslim work. Page 42. Not Abu Bakr. This is different. Abu Bakr. You can say.
Bakr.
Yeah. Okay. Watch. This is in Kitab al-Masahif. Now let me see if the image is still there. No, the image is gone. Sadly, I'm going to have to update the link. Abdullah narrated from Al-Fadil bin Hamad al-Khayri, narrated from Khalid, he met Ibn Khalid, from Zayd ibn Hubab, narrated from Ashath, from Sa'id bin Jubair. There are 4 mistakes in the Quran. Al-Sabiyun, see, they said it's a mistake. Wal-Muqamin, فَصَدَقَ وَقُنْ مِنَّا الْسَالِحِينَ, mistake. In Hadani la Sahirani, they're telling you these are mistakes. Kitab al-Masahif. Not Sam Shamoun, not radar, not God's logic. Okay. Now, if you can go up, put in chapter 37:1, because I want to ask him about this name Ilyas. Because you said it's perfect, right? Now,
Yeah,
save these articles, Avery. You don't need to know Arabic, you just need to read. Okay, now, can you, well, I got to show you what the surah is, man. Hold on. Let me get, boy. Chapter 37 of the Quran, 1 second. What you're going to do is read Ayah 123. Safat, Ayah 123. The name for Elijah, what is it? Okay, slowly. What's the name?
Ilyas.
Ilyas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now read 130, Ayah 130.
Salamun ala Ilyasin.
Wait. In 123, it says his name is Ilyas, but now he's Ilyasin.
Ilyasin.
But in 123, he's Ilyas. Now he's Ilyasin.
That's like saying Ahmad and Muhammad.
No, it's not Ahmed Muhammad. Because Ilyasin, you still have the word Ilyas and you put in on it. Why is the in at the end? This is a name. How do you change it from Ilyas to Ilyasin?
I could say the same thing about Yasin.
Say what?
I could say the same thing about the name Yasin as well.
Be serious, dude. In fact, even the word, the name for Elijah, Eliyahu,
that's the proper name.
No, but in Arabic, when you take a name from Hebrew Arabic, you don't say Ilyas. That comes from Greek.
Oh, wait a second. So that's basically a quote.
No, it's your Quran telling you the name.
The Quran is basically quoting something.
Oh, so the Quran is quoting someone who didn't speak Greek or Arabic, but Hebrew. This is Hebrew, buddy. It's on about Elijah at the time, before Christ. They spoke Hebrew. They didn't speak Greek or Arabic. So you're telling me the Quran is even misquoting them?
Exactly, it's quoting.
But how can they don't speak Arabic? This is Elijah the prophet before Jesus. They spoke Hebrew. So your Quran's quoting them in Arabic wrong. No one in Hebrew would say Elias, Eliasin. They would say Eliyahu.
Again. So
again, Radar, you can confirm.
If you question my belief, you should challenge my belief. You don't have to bring I don't know, to Christianity or other sources. Like, you challenge the Quran by the Quran or by.
I just gave you the Quran.
That's what. Man, let me help you. Let me help this guy out. He's explaining to you that the Quran is using forms that aren't accurate. They're actually taking it from the Greek and not from the Hebrew. They're improperly applying it. It's Eliyahu. Just like Abraham is not right to be Ibrahim. There's just things that aren't right inside of the Quran, is what Sam is saying. So he's critiquing the Quran based upon the words that it's using that don't reflect the original Hebrew of what it was.
And to make it worse, Radar, for you guys who don't know why I was showing him, in chapter 37, 123, not only is he called Ilyas, but then he's given the name Ilyasin, plural, in 130. He's called Ilyasin in Arabic, plural. It's bad enough you have Ilyas, but to have Ilyasin? Two forms of the name, and neither one is right. So, you sure you want me to continue showing you mistakes in the Quran?
For sure. That are not mistakes. I don't consider these as mistakes. I'm pretty sure.
Sabiun and Sabiin, they mean the same thing, even though the Muslims say those are mistakes. You're right.
Well, actually, I'm pretty confident that after I look this up, I would find an answer. But for the meantime, I don't know.
When I quote Kitab al-Masahif, and you're pretty confident that the Muslims were wrong in saying there are 4 mistakes in the Quran, so they're lying too?
I'll look for it.
The chain for these mistakes is Sahih. In fact, do me a favor, go back to my article again. I just want to see that we didn't make it up. And notice who also admitted Aisha and Uthman bin Affan. They're right there. Aisha and Uthman both said there are mistakes in the Quran. Aisha and Uthman. Not Sem Shamun, not Radar. Okay, and we're going to read the one that is. What?
I think the one that Avery brought up last time, if I'm not mistaken. It's talking about something. You remember?
No, it's talking about Sabiin is wrong. It shouldn't be Sabiun. It should be Sabiin.
No, it's not. All right, I'll let you finish. I'm not.
Here. Let's go to the one that's Sahih and chain. So scroll down. Forget Tafsir Thalabi. Go to Jalaluddin al-Suri, the one right beneath it. Al-Itqan في علوم القرآن, volume 1, page 210, and then he tells you the chain is sahih. Look, right here, we're going to read it. Abu Ubaid stated in Fadayl Quran that Abu Muawiyah narrated from Hisham ibn Urwa from his father that Aisha, so Aisha now, was asked about the following mistakes in the Quran. In Hadani la Sahirani, and a statement, wa al muqamina al salata wal mukunna al zakata, and a statement here, inna aladina amanu wa aladina haddu wal sabiyun. These are 4 mistakes. Look what she said. She replied, "O son of my nephew, why are they mistakes? This is due to the act of the scribes of the Quran who committed a mistake while transcribing them. The chain of the tradition is sahih." So can I ask you a question? If these are scribal mistakes, why are they still in your Quran? This is sahih, huh? I didn't say it. Sahih. And Aisha says these are mistakes. She admits these are mistakes. How are you going to correct? You're saying you know more than Aisha?
Of course not.
So she admit to you Sabiyun is wrong. Hadani la Sahirani, wrong. 4 mistakes, wrong, and it's still in your Quran. So where's the preservation of the Quran?
That has nothing to do with preservation.
Okay. See, first you told us perfect Arabic. Now the Arabic's not perfect, but it has nothing to do with anything. Okay, so make up your mind. You're the one who brought up perfect Arabic.
Well, all right. I gave you the point from the beginning. I'm not familiar with this, but I will look for it, and surely I will look with like Arabic sheikh who
Buddy,
know.
Muhammad, are you listening? I don't care what your Arabic sheikh says. I gave you Aisha. He can tell you whatever. Aisha said they're mistakes. You're going to run to a sheikh who's going to explain away what Aisha said are mistakes?
Explain the hadith. This hadith.
No, she said sahih. Okay. Guys, do you see it says the chain of the tradition is sahih according to the condition of the shaykhain, meaning Bukhari and Muslim? Am I making up or is it there on the screen? You see it in bold?
Yep, I see it.
Okay. So a sound sahih narration, Aisha admits these 4 are mistakes. So why are you going to go bring a sheikh? I don't care what your sheikh says. Of course he's going to explain away. Aisha said it is mistakes. And now look at what he says.
Where?
Oh my
Where did
goodness.
she say that?
Okay, she replied,
the hadith.
she replied, "O son of my nephew, this is due to the act of the scribes of the Quran who committed a mistake." It's right there. Can you enlarge it for my friend to see it?
Oh, he said enlarge it?
No, because he's saying where. I read it and he's still telling me where. Can you highlight where it says she replied? She replied. She right after wal sabiyun.
She replied,
Okay. This is due to the scribe who committed a mistake. She says, yes, you're right. These are 4 mistakes.